in that regards, people. As you lot can see here, Pepe concentration, I'll call that. As you lot can see, Pepe's questioned their concentration, people. Where is it gone now, you know? I think he spoke to he needs to fix it, and that's down to the manager. But again, I have to look at Arteta because those same sort of stupid errors, which kind of cost us, not against his first game at Bournemouth, but for me, what I'd say is his real first game, because it was at home to Chelsea. You threw away the game in the last 15. You almost threw it away the week after against United, and there's been several incidences where that could happen. Even a couple of times where we've won games, you know, even the Chelsea game, we switched off. You know, Leeds, if they get that penalty with Bamford and score a couple of chances, it's a 4-4 thing, you know. And we've been down this road. It's only when we lose that people want to sit there and speak about all of this, you know. As you lot can see here, Pepe voiced his frustrations with Arsenal. He said, we have concentration problems. We have to fix that, you know. We had chances in the game too. In this game, there was that goal and then nothing. You know, it's poor, people. It's poor. It's absolutely poor. As you lot can see there from Pepe, he said, we got something wrong. We didn't do it in the first 10 minutes. Oh, sorry, this is I believe this is Arteta, people. He said, it's a cross and Raheem Sterling cannot header a ball there. You cannot concede that goal. It was a tactical thing that we were prepared for, but we didn't read it in the game. And that's where I'm upset for Arteta, because again, you work on something all week and these players have to be sensible. But at the same time, you know, you've got to coach that out of them. And the players, again, I know as a football fan talking to you lot know, you know, simple business. You know, off the ball movement, you know, if they cross the ball, you're in trouble. And we know if you can't find Raheem Sterling or whoever, you're in issues. I don't think a manager should be told that. There's too much pretenders in this team. You know, I'm not really frustrated at the fact that we lost. I'm frustrated in our performance. You know, in the same way I was frustrated in a couple of other games against Villa. It's the performance, you know, because if we're really trying to move closer to being a team that people can convincingly say with their chest can get top 4, this is not what top 4 teams do. You know, mentally, you have to go into games like this and make City work. City didn't bust a sweat. You know, Fernandinho is a combative player. I bet you there's no grass stains on his kit. That's going to get hung up again and worn next game. You know, it's mad. And again, I did a bit of trolling people, trolling through the archives, people. If you never saw the date where you could see here, and forget the individual saying it, but what did he say here? We need to manage the game better. What game is that, people? Is that Villa? Is that Southampton? Is that Burnley? Is that City? What game is it? I don't know. That could be anything, and this is my problem, you know. If you find yourselves in the same thing, saying the same things over and over again, what's going on? Have they heard too much of Arteta's voice? The players, are they trying to sort it out? I just think you lot are just not cut up the task, and so is this man here, really. Like you can see here, this was after beating Leeds, people. You know, if we scroll down, I'm trying to find just the crucial part, people, where he said what he said, people. Where is it, man? But like he said, we need to control the game better, people. Like he said here, that shouldn't be the way we play. We should manage the game better in a way when we're winning 4-0. So again, if you can't manage a game when you're winning 4-0, how are you going to start a game strongly against Man City? Because for me, if I'm a player, if I'm a fullback, which I was, I'm thinking, yo, first 10, I'm winning. First 5 to 10, you know, I'm winning my battles. You know, I'm making sure no crosses coming in. You're not dribbling past, man. I'm making sure my winger helps me. Centre mid, centre half, same logic, innit? We didn't do that. Because for me, I'm preaching the first 20 and last 20, really. And they need to just see this game as nine different 10-minute battles rather than just 190. It weren't there, people. Like you can see here, man. It's crazy, people. Like you saw here, that's the same thing that could have been said there. You know, if we look at, again, this game against Aston Villa, you know, top 4 teams don't make those mistakes. Top 4 teams cannot play 4 or 5 times in the first 22 games of the season with 10 men. So again, nobody got sent off, but this just sounds like a mistake. What is it said here? If you can see the goal early or make an error, the team has to react. And that sums up what Arsenal are. We're very reactive, not proactive. So again, that could... they're there, people. So again, as much as I get Arteta, I have to question the players, because you have the answers after the game. What is going on? Sort things out yourselves, sort of thing. And like you can see here, sorry, people, what one's this? As you can see here, people, again, is this any different? No, I'm not attacking Bellerin. It's just Bellerin seems to be the outspoken guy. What can you say here? We're losing against ourselves. Is that Aston Villa? Is that Wolves? Is that Leicester early on in the season? Is that City? When is it, people? That's the 2nd of February. You know, the last one was 15th, 16th. That's the 2nd of February. We know February's been a woeful one here, you know. Hector Bellerin says we need to learn lessons and stop losing against ourselves. I'm not even going to read the rest, people, but you know, we lost against ourselves against City, and we keep doing that, people. Forget the red card incident. Obviously, that's the one different variable. But as you can see here, he says, I always say that teams are not beating us, we're losing against ourselves. It's for us to learn. Hopefully, this will be the last time. This is what I'm saying, people. You know, is there anything different here? Tell me I'm lying, people. Please, someone tell me I'm lying. Do you get it? So it's some nonsense thing there, people. It's not making much sense, really and truly. So we'll get on to Martinelli in a sec, but you can see it yourselves there. Apologies, people. I know you lot can hear Transfer Mark seems to be proactive in just making bare noise, but as you can see there, you know, it's not making much sense, people. You know, these players have all the answers after the game, man. These players have all answers after the game. You know, it's as simple as that, people. And if we keep going on, in fact, I'm doing you lot dirty, people, because again, you look at that, the 19th of February. I want to see character and personality. Did you lot see character and personality? Did you lot see character and personality, people? And again, it's down for these players to hear that, hear your gaffer saying that and say, cool, I'm laying down a marker. I'm being the manager. I'm being the manager's player of the game. But as you lot could see here, people, you know, our next 5 games are crucial. And obviously with the lineup, again, fatigue and these things could have played a part. But with that lineup, for me, that's told you that Arteta, he sees the Europa League as the meal ticket. He doesn't, it's not that he doesn't care, he's not acknowledging it, but in a crazy season where somehow, if we did win, we'd only have been 3 points off Liverpool based off the last game. He concedes that despite how crazy it is, he doesn't truly believe in his team's ability to have a goal in mind and get over that line, you know. So he's got, you know, with that lineup and with what he's saying, the Europa Leagues is better. And Arteta himself isn't going to have a cool head, because as poor as these players have been this season, your tactics have messed up some of the games this season, dropping us points. You know, you threw away the FA Cup, in my opinion. You know, Europa League, you said you learned your lessons from Olympiacos based on the 90 against Benfica. Main task of killing the game in the first leg when it's there. I never saw that from the players or Arteta. So it's going to get very long if you don't win the Europa League or put in a convincing run. You don't finish in a suitable league place. You know, there's not going to be anywhere. But like he said, you know, for me, like he said there, he said that's when we will define our season. If we're able to close the gaps in those games with them, it's going to create some momentum for us. We're going to get closer to them. We know that the margins for error are minimum with the season that we've had in previous months. So we need to kick on. And again, the players need to be able to heed that advice as well. Or Arteta needs to get players who do understand that or something else. You know, what did he say here? He said, we want to be us. It doesn't matter who we play. I want to see a team that plays with character and personality that we've shown in recent weeks. I want us to continue maintaining that line. I never saw none of this against City. If we do that, we will cause problems to every team. But we need that from the beginning. We obviously want to show other teams respect, but still be true to ourselves. And there it is there. Respect City. Think about their threat. Obviously, we have to tailor our game, but go and have an opportunity. You know, you didn't, because you sat there and you admired these City players and thought how good they are and how massively off the pace you are. And I'm sure a lot of you probably dreamed of how it would be playing in the City team. None of you could play for Pep Guardiola apart from Kieran Tierney, Bukayo Saka, in my opinion, who played yesterday, really, from the start. But it is what it is. And do you see what I'm saying, people? Does this change anything? You know, has anything changed? Is this anything different? What's this academy recruitment thing? Do they need you lot need a scout or something? Is DG gonna blow? Some education thing. So yeah, for the ladies, them, if you're at college and that, or you want to do something positive, I think Arsenal have a little education scheme for you. I thought that was DG coming out of the hood. But like you can see here, people, and again, it could have got long. I think we put Tierney in problems as well. Sorry, people, because we're going off to other things now. Apologies, people. In fact, let's say before we carry on, sorry, people, it's a difficult one when you've got a